Wait, so if this entire course is free online, then how do these people think that they can charge $10,000 and they're teaching the exact same stuff? Help me. What am I supposed to do? That doesn't make any sense. What's up guys, it's your girl Nicole Young and welcome back to my channel, the best place if you are looking to break into tech, learn how to code, and find more freedom through freelancing. If you are a regular on this channel, you know how much I love free things on the internet. I love that there are so many resources out there that can help you on your journey to learning how to code. However, with all of those resources out there, it can make you wonder why some programs feel so comfortable charging you 4, even 5 figures to teach you how to code online. Like, what makes it so much better? What's the difference? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down some of the things that should be included in your education if you are going to actually pay for it. These are going to be the things that are going to make the investment worth it. When you are looking for the right online course to actually make the investment for, make sure that they include these things, and if they don't, go somewhere else, look in the other direction, because it's not going to be worth it. Digital learning is becoming increasingly more popular, and I am learning that it is actually becoming the learning method of choice in some instances, and this is especially in the case of learning how to code. So I definitely think that if you are someone that is looking for a way to learn new skills in coding, there are tons of great and legitimate ways to learn how to code that you would have to pay for. So those are online boot camps, online courses and classes, and there's nothing wrong with learning new skills via the internet. There is lots of research online that proves that learning online is just as effective as learning in person, and that satisfaction rates of students is either the same or even better. So here are some of the things that I think that you should definitely look for in a course if you are going to invest your hard-earned money into them. The first is the expedition of time. There are lots of programs out there that help you to learn something in a quicker time span than you would be able to accomplish on your own, pulling different resources from the internet. If this is a program that promises you certain deliverables and some of the things that I have further down on this list, then I think that it's a great thing to look into if you are able to learn it in a certain number of hours or a certain period of time, like a couple of months or something like that. I definitely am sometimes weary about how short programs are when they are promising you to go from a complete beginner to a full stack developer or something like that. But I do think that in the case of a lot of us who are making a mid-career shift into tech, that sometimes having that short time span is a lot more effective for us, more efficient for us, and easier for us to be able to do that and get into another job in the shortest amount of time possible, because some of us can't afford to take a full year off to learn a new skill and make that shift. It's definitely something to think about. Number 2 is the type of mentorship or community support that is offered. If the program or online bootcamp that you are taking has some type of Slack group or, helpline or one-on-one mentorship, that is something that you should definitely look for, because those are things that you can't get learning free online. From what I know, there aren't many places online that are teaching you for free and also giving you access to real developers or real people in the field to answer your questions in prompt manner. And of course you can go on places like Stack Overflow or things like that, but having more individualized support is something that's super helpful and sometimes goes overlooked when people are thinking about learning how to code on their own. So if you're going to pay, make sure that they have some type of community, some type of facilitators or counselors or something that are there for you to be able to answer your questions and guide you through the lessons when you need a little bit of extra help. Number 3 are projects. If you are someone that is trying to learn a new skill in coding in order to get a job, you're going to want to be able to have projects that show that you're actually able to do what it says that you are able to do. So make sure that if you're going to pay for some type of program or online bootcamp or class, that there is some type of project or different assignments that you can use on your portfolio or use as examples of what it is that you can actually do. I know that if you aren't given the opportunity to build, especially with a skill like coding, if you're not given the opportunity to build during the lessons, then you're kind of just watching a class, you're in a lecture, you're watching examples, and that is not the way you learn how to code. And we all know that by now, I think. So make sure they are promising you at least one project by the end of everything. If not, I would say definitely try to find something else. This is something that I would also do lots of research on. Each bootcamp or online program that you look into, make sure you have a complete understanding of the types of projects that they are going to be giving you, and that they will actually help you to meet the requirements or demonstrate your experience and skills in the things that you will need to present to employers. So definitely think ahead, look at job descriptions and the types of things that you will be doing in the jobs that you want to get, and make sure that whatever program that you pick is one that enables you to build something that will demonstrate that. The 4th thing is some type of evaluation. So it's great if they have projects, but are they actually checking your projects or giving you some type of, way to make sure the project that you build is built correctly? If not, it really doesn't matter if they do even give you projects, because they're not giving you a chance to learn from mistakes that you make while building it, or even know that you built it correctly. So I definitely think looking for a structure where they are checking your work, or where you have to turn in your projects in order to move on to the next phase, or even if you have access to those mentors or facilitators in your community to be able to have someone look over your project and offer feedback for it. That is super helpful when learning, to get some type of feedback of people saying, hey, you missed this, or I would do it in this way, or you could make your code a little lighter by doing these things. It's just really helpful, and I think it's an underrated thing to have some sort of evaluation in the programs that we have, but definitely one that I think makes a huge difference. So definitely look for that. And the last thing is career support. I think that if you're going to pay a hefty amount of money on learning this new skill, that these programs should offer some type of guidance or assistance in helping you find a job at the end. I know that there are a ton of larger boot camps that you can take online that do offer that support, because it actually benefits them when a lot of their graduates are getting hired quickly after they finish their programs. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting that help and support no matter what the incentive is behind it. But I would definitely say that if there is career support or guidance, or even like sections in the lessons that you are taking that help you with learning how to get work, learning how to freelance, learning how to start building your client base, anything like that, I think that it's super valuable to have. And if it is offered with the program or course that you have, then it definitely adds value to what you're paying for. So overall, my advice for you is to look into all of your options, do research, and figure out whether something self-paced, something with guidance, or even like places that have live lessons online are best suited for you, and what you think would best fit your schedule, best fit what, you know, your personality likes, those types of things. And start looking for programs that will give you what you want and need. So let me know down in the comments below, what have you been investing in your education and on your journey to learning how to code? I'm very interested. I'm always looking at new ways to help other people learn how to code, and I love knowing what new and very helpful resources are out there, whether they are paid or free. Let me know down in the comments. Definitely make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already, so that you don't miss any other videos like this. All right, guys, I love you. I am rooting for you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.